Good evening, everybody. How you doing, family, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for joining me again on my podcast tonight. We doing a reaction video to Kevin Samuels. Only girls fan belong the subway or the streets. Super heated in Miami, and this is a situation where Kevin Samuels confront three OnlyFans models and try to give them some insight on business, but they just won't accept. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hi guys, how are we doing? What's up, Kevin? One thing that I heard from the ladies that I often heard when I spent a lot of time in corporate strip clubs with high-end escorts, porn stars, the new girls to the industry all thought they discovered fire because they were hot. What Hafiz is trying to tell you, ladies, is the money you're making is seasonal. There will be a new it chick every season. And what ends up happening is if you don't take the money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow. Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now. And we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
But it's open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said.
Sex work has been around since forever.
Yeah, but that's okay. So like I was saying, I traffic in places where high-end dancers, escorts, sex work. Ladies, how do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years?
I've increased my money exponentially every single month since I started OnlyFans.
That's a month. And that's every month. But I said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year. Right?
Is 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well,
let's pause it for just a second, guys. Okay, keep in mind where I'm from. You know, I'm from the city of Baltimore, and you know, I'm an older gentleman, like Kevin is, but I'm well versed in dealing with these kind of women. All right. OnlyFans is the new wave private strip club. Okay? That's all. If you put these girls in the club, they'll be strippers. All right, doing something strange for some change. If he think he get ready to be able to tell them anything, he's sadly mistaken. You can already see they not even listening to him. They not paying them no mind. They hearing what they want to hear. They not paying any of this one bit of attention, okay? They listening to respond, not listening to comprehend, okay? So they only hearing what they want to hear, and they getting triggered by the second. So let's play some more.
Business.
See, and here's the thing, and this is what I mean by the hard-headedness piece of it. In order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage it with people who know more than you, instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a almost $1 million business. The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of it. You're asking me questions to prove to you like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you know what you're talking about regarding OnlyFans. That's for sure. Because
but I do.
Let's just pause it for a second. She don't think he know what he talking about regarding OnlyFans. Okay, listen, business is business is business. Okay, it don't matter what business you are in. Okay, the same principles always apply. Okay, nothing changes, and I don't care what business you're in. But he said one thing that he got absolutely right. These particular ladies are hard headed. They got head like bricks. They got head like dudes that if they was had different genders, they instead of being 23 years old on OnlyFans, they'd be 23-year-olds in the penitentiary if they had penises instead of coochies. You understand where I'm coming from? The stubbornness is real. If they were guys, they would be more acceptable to the information. All right? At least more acceptable. But being as though they are women and modern women, empowered, and you can't tell them nothing. Okay? This is just like in the 90s when the ladies would tell the strippers what they was in for and you couldn't tell them nothing. They thought the strip club was something new. Okay, this ain't nothing new. This just the new way to sell strippers. All right, and chicks that'll do go even further. Whatever you doing on OnlyFans. Okay, let's get back into it.
What about as far as business and making money?
In regards to making money, money comes in waves, and we all have to understand that. And if we all invest successfully, we could.
Where are you investing? Where are you investing?
So people are.
Where are you investing?
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
It's a secret.
To clear it up.
I accept what you just said.
Look, you hear that? Pause for just a second. Where are you investing? That's none of your business. That's because she ain't investing nowhere. She buying a bunch of dumb shit. Alright? She blowing the money because when the money, trust me, I'm somebody that know when the money coming like that, you don't have no respect for it. When you getting that money fast like that, you don't have no respect for it. And one thing you gotta understand is before these ladies came to OnlyFans, they was broke. That's why they came to OnlyFans. They don't have no money managing skills. They don't have no business strategies and plans for the future. All right, everything is right now. Everything is right now. Okay? Regardless of what they say they investing in, even if they are investing, it's very minor what they invest in compared to what they just blowing. Okay? They not investing enough to sustain them beyond OnlyFans. Alright? And listen, they ready for combat. Just look at their demeanors. They ready for combat. They gonna defend their position no matter how crazy they sound.
But you said money comes in waves. Granted, we have to invest. It's taken. Where are some of the places you're investing?
Yeah,
you said See, this is what this OnlyFans economy has done. It's let women with really.
Pause for one more second real quick. See, it's easier to get defensive than to answer the question. See, the question too hard. So the way to avoid the question, to deflect the question, is to get upset. Alright? You know how you catch a woman doing something and she out of order, her first response is to get upset because that's easier than dealing with a problem. It's a deflection tactic. So they gonna sit here and deflect.
Low functioning knowledge, no high value or high ticket skills.
That's not low functioning knowledge.
Well, let's talk. Okay. Every time I've asked you any question about business, and you've asked me a question instead of answering it. And I said, and if it's not you, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But what OnlyFans has done is it's created a bubble economy. Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years. Now, maybe you don't know that knowledge, but I do. Because anyway. So
You can go to the club, but like we're not.
You can't
letting
even
you
get
in.
in.
But
We're
do you,
not
but do
letting
you
you in.
understand that what he's not trying to hate? And so
No,
this is
but listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans
okay.
money into body contouring. He's asking my friend, what is she investing in it?
Yeah.
He was trying to make her feel bad about that. I'm doing it into body.
I asked her what she was investing in. I don't know whether this is good.
Listen to this. Listen to what she just said, family. Okay? He trying to make her best friend feel bad about asking her what she investing in. Why is he trying to make her feel bad just by asking her what she's investing in? Okay, listen, their position is to deny and deflect. Okay, they not on here to get no information. They came here to promote their OnlyFans pages. Okay, they think they ready for the smoke, but the smoke is more than they is a lot more than they thought being cute would just get them through this interview. And they quickly realizing that that's not going to happen. That cute is not going to get them through this interview. Okay? They getting all the smoke. They can't handle it. And they in utter defiance. Let's continue.
They're bad.
I didn't
None of
want
you
to
guys
talk
pay
about.
my bills, so why would I tell you about my business unless you're
So,
in my
okay,
bag?
so
I think guys are just mad. It's
I don't
easier
think
for
you guys
us to
are
make
No,
money.
very happy for me
okay,
for my
ladies,
success.
calm down. Ladies, calm down. Here's the reality. The point of the matter is that what you don't what we're trying to
Pause it. Guys are just mad because it's easy for us to make money. Girl, you ain't making no damn money. That little bit of money you making ain't nothing. Okay, in the scheme of things. You 23 years old with a whole life left to live. Okay, you got a couple years of this at best. You got a couple years of doing this at best. Okay, you got about the expectancy of the average stripper got in the strip club of her window of opportunity where she can make a nice living. All right, after that, it's straight downhill. All right, downhill fast.
communicate is that a lot of fields that give people quick money, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, whether it's acting, there's so many fields that will give you quick money today. And when you get that money, you think you've made it. Look at all the Atlanta rappers. Look at all the basketball players. You think that you made it because you're getting money today. But a lot of these fields in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not making the same amount of money. It's not just you women on OnlyFans. It's all...
Pause it. See, he talking to some strippers about 5, 10, 15, 20 years. That's like talking to a 23-year-old D-boy about 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Bro, they can't see past tonight. These girls can't see past tonight. You talking about 5 years. 5 years is a world away to them. But it's going to go by like that. It's going to come and go before they knew it. All right? And all they going to have is what they done with their window, which is going to be absolutely nothing but sitting utter defiance with anybody who try to give them any kind of logical sense.
Also men as well. But the reality of the matter is that if you are not wise with your money, if you are not long-sighted with your money, if you don't have actual investments, like understanding cryptocurrency, like understanding mutual funds, like understanding stocks, when you're not educating yourself in those matters, what ends up happening is you end up losing your money. And the reality of the matter is, for a lot of women who are into sex work, you guys are short-sighted individuals. So if you're a short-sighted person, more than likely you're not spending your money. You're buying bags. You're buying nice apartments.
Who said OnlyFans is just sex work, though?
I didn't say.
Who said I'm buying bags? Like, who said I don't
Let me
own
finish.
stock?
Okay, we know OnlyFans is not only sex work, but we know that's what y'all do on it. Okay, that's the only way you can make your money grow exponentially. All right, every month. Okay, you're not making your your channel grow exponentially every month, fairly new to the platform, and you cooking. That's not happening, okay? That's not happening, because them kind of platforms has to actually be built, okay? But when you just go and flash a little ass, all right, perform fellatio and something strange on here, okay, it's going to grow faster. All right, it's going to grow fast. You can make your money grow exponentially over months when you fairly new to the platform. All right, because you got the same guys in the strip club on OnlyFans. All right, and they'll spend it.
Let me finish.
Well, hold on. See, you can't do that. I asked you what you're buying and what you're investing in, and you didn't want to say it. So when Hafiz makes an assumption, then you want to question that. See, here's what we have going on. This is what I said about being hard-headed.
I think you guys need to be more open-minded.
Let him finish.
Yeah.
Let him finish.
So guys, you guys need to spread a positive message, because at the end of the
Pause for a quick sec. Listen. The average modern woman, she don't want to listen. She just want to talk. She don't give a damn about what you saying. She gonna overtalk you. She disrespectful. She don't have no coof. She don't have no type of soft skills. She don't have no her communication skills are very minimal. She think overtalking you because what she gotta say is more important than what you gotta say, and she know it all.
I'm leaving it with a negative message from this podcast, because
can somebody grab some control, because this is what I need to do.
Pause it. She leaving here with a negative message because she not hearing what she want to hear. She not hearing that, oh, you go girl, you doing your thing. Okay? She not seeing men drooling on her. All right, which is what she came there to do. She thought being cute would just fly them through the interview.
Real quick. Real quick. We're just expressing opinions here. Ladies. We're just gonna express the opinions. Me and Fresh are not, and we're gonna let you and Hafiz and Kevin talk about this, and then you guys can give your points. Everyone's going to get a forum to speak.
But as a man that you don't even know her, you have no place to tell her how and where to invest her money, how to make her money.
I didn't tell her where anything. I just asked what she was doing.
Just overtalk them.
This is what I mean, guys.
23 years old.
This is what this economy breeds. It takes a lot of... This is what this economy breeds, guys.
Speak, ladies. Let them speak, and then you guys will get your shot, too.
So... Hafez has been, he's trying to be as measured as possible. I came in and tried to be as measured as possible.
Aggressive.
And what are we getting? We're getting attacked, we're getting anger, we're getting, you don't know nothing, you don't know what I do know. What I do know is of all the business people on this platform, the people who are going to have long-term success are not you.
Okay, so I'll see. You're saying it's not me, we'll see. We'll see if I'm going to be successful.
And my point that I was simply...
You can't even speak a proper sentence talking about, we'll see if I'll be successful. I mean, y'all got a lot to learn. Life the best teacher.
Trying to bring up. If you feel offended, that's how you feel. But no. You had a chance. You had a chance. New York. You had a chance to talk. The reality of the matter is, there is a way, whether you're upset or not, that you talk to people. I have not been trying to be disrespectful to you. I have not raised my tone. I have attempted to allow you to communicate and not talked over you. So what's not going to happen is that as adults, that you're going to treat me in one way, and I'm going to treat you a different way. The same way that you want me to be respectful, to listen to you, and to try to have a conversation with you, I ask that you do the same. If we cannot follow those rules, then you can exit the conversation, because we are simply trying to have a conversation here. If you felt like somebody, New York, you have to let people talk. You see, this is the problem. Now we're getting into the problem of modern society, because the whole reason I even got here is because there was certain attitudes I was seeing that you guys were inhibiting. Because remember, the initial question was, what are characteristics about yourself that could be a turnoff to a guy? And some of those things in regards to the attitude, because you started off by saying, well, I'm independent, right? But it's not your independence, it's your attitude. And the reality of the matter is the kind of guys that you want have a choice. They're not going to choose this kind of attitude. So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And so all day long, the fundamental reality is when you're 20 and you have your looks, use your looks to leverage whatever you can get. But that eventually runs out. And at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to be at a point in your life where all you're going to have is who you are as a person. And if you have not spent time, energy, effort, and resources into investing into yourself to becoming a better person, what you're going to be is by yourself. And so, my hope for these conversations is that we as men and women can talk to one another and build one another up. But to sit down here to tear each other down and to come with this negative attitude and this condescending demeanor, that's not the productive way we need to move forward.
And we can have a conversation about it. Go ahead. You had something?
Pause real quick. Now, he just dropped some jewels on him, right? Some real jewels on him. But you see New York, the Spanish girl on the far left, none of these two, the one on the far left and the one on the far right, they heard none of what he said. New York, the one on the far left, she just waiting to talk. All right? She want to get in and talk. She ain't hear none of that. She just want to get in and talk. She want to say her piece. Okay, this one on the far right, she ready to go. Look at her position. All right? She can't be right, so she ready to leave.
Then we'll turn it to Kevin, and then we'll let you speak as well, Damaris.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry. It's fine. It's open forum. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. I saw that you wanted to say something earlier.
No, I retire.
And me too. I feel like you said you were being respectful, but you weren't. As a man, I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring...
You see what she did? She turned it into something that's not. She turned it into a gender war. All right, that's not what it was about. None of this could be considered a gender... This is not a gender conflict. Okay? This just some men trying to school you about business, but you having none of it. That's all this is. But since you're not trying to hear it, this a deflection. The sign language, the shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right.
Into it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex.
And if she can't be right, the hell with you.
Sonny, you could be cooking on OnlyFans. You could do whatever you want.
You're not cooking.
I just feel like I'm just offended. And it's not just towards me, it's towards women, because men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live in.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna say
the platform we're on is built by men.
I'm going to say
nobody made this about men or women.
Do not get paid unless I stay here. So
this is what tends to happen when, whether it's OnlyFans, TikTok.
You guys get paid because we sitting here. The nerve. Come on now. Be for real. Okay? They would be getting paid whether you was sitting there or not, because guess what? It's 200 girls that look just like you willing to sit there. What are you talking about? All right? Get a clue, ladies.
Instagram. And when women can't handle it, they leave. This is the point. This is about business. Business isn't offensive, but when people in their lack of knowledge gets exposed, they get offended. They call them...
You know, this one in the middle intrigued me because the whole time she never said anything. All right? And you see, she the only one that didn't leave. She's sticking around for the jewels. It might be some hope for her. Okay? Because it's 1,000 people like her. What they don't understand is it's 1,000 people like them that might be the one to make it. Okay? And she looking like she might be the one.
Sales experts and business owners and everything else. You're online strippers. but make a little bit of money.
Exactly.
Congratulations. I'm good with
That's what
escorts.
I
I'm
said.
good with strippers. But when someone like Hafiz or myself tries to sit down and talk to you about your level of ignorance, you're offended. Your ignorance is what offends you. And it's offensive to me that you're going to try to make this about men and sexism. This is what the world has done. It's got little pampered princesses who can get online, make some money, and think that they're on the same level as men who built this world, and they are not. That's what you just saw them leave, because they can't go get onto Wall Street, Main Street, anywhere, into a bank, into anybody's business to be taken seriously with their so-called business plan or their go-to-market strategy. You're taking what the world has given you, your creator has given you, and you put it online. Thank men for building the internet, the computers, the smartphone, and everything else that allows you to sit up in your luxury apartment and get paid for showing your feet. We did that. You didn't. And in 10 years, when no one wants to see your feet or your G-string or your tattoos or whatever else, Hafiz, Chris, the roommates, Mario, Fresh, not Mario, Myron, Fresh, we will all be still running our businesses because we don't get emotional about business. When somebody tells us we have a hole in our game, we humble ourselves, we check ourselves, we get better. That's what men do, because we have the business of building the world. We can't fucking walk off like babies because it happened. I didn't like it. See, Atlas can't shrug. If we shrugged, you would die. That's what happens every time one of you little crybabies gets called out here on the platform you came to get attention you asked for. When you get more smoke than you're willing to handle, you want to cry and stomp off. Well, kick rocks, and guess what? There'll be a new one tomorrow, because neither one of y'all on the panel can honestly say that you are bringing something to the market that ain't 15 other chicas down on the street bringing. None. So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel. And there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans. It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have. And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you know you don't have them, and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence, even the resources to sit down and just listen. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God, Mike.
Oh man, he could drop the mic right there. All right, he could drop the mic right there. Look, business is more than just the actual act of the transaction. Okay? A lot more goes in the business than just the actual act of the transaction. A lot more goes in the business than just getting paid. Okay? And one thing I learned that the world taught me is that money that come that fast don't last. Okay? Money that come like that is not sustainable. That's not a sustainable income. Okay? Only thing you can do you use that money for is to plan your next move. Thanks for joining me. Hope y'all enjoyed the commentary. Leave in the description. Leave in the comments if anything I can do better, any holes that y'all see in my game, and let me know what y'all think of this video, and how can I make my channel better. Look, I want y'all to hit the share button. I want y'all to hit the like button and help me out. Help me grow my channel so I can keep bringing you the best content. Thanks for joining me, and y'all enjoy y'all evening. Peace, family.